The following is a special report.
Good evening. The severe weather has left many Washingtonians without power. If you are one of these people currently without power, we'd like to offer these helpful tips. First, use your refrigerator sparingly. Each time you open the door, warm air gets in, and with no power to... Although it occurs to me now as I'm talking that if you don't have any power, you're not watching TV. Which means that I drove all the way down here to the station for no good reason. I mean, the only people I'm talking to are people with power. Well, you know what? As long as it's just us people, you know, with power here, let's talk about the people without power. Aren't they stupid? Right, sitting there in their dark little houses without any power, probably whining. I don't have any power. When's my power going to be back? I can't listen to my stupid music, my microwave oven. God, I hate them. We're so much better than them, you know? In fact, there's only one advantage that they have over us. They don't have to look at this. Woo! 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 Woo!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, come on. Geez, on the serious side, I'm sure most of you are aware of the big disaster today, the Apple Cup. I don't know if you... Two very sad teams. The crowd was too depressed, you know. Just very sad. The crowd was so depressed they didn't even riot, which is, you know, just... It's that bad. As predicted, there was a lot of drinking, and finally, the ref came over and said, look, if you guys want to stay on the field... Put those bottles away. You know. The halftime show, very weak. It was basically Ryan Leaf stood on the 50-yard line with a megaphone, told everyone in the crowd, I can buy all of you. I can buy you all. All of you. Brock Heward, the Husky quarterback, turned pro today. He won't be coming back next year. He turned pro in the middle of the third quarter, which is like... that's it. Can't take it anymore. Ryan Leaf yelled at him, I can still buy more of these people than you'll ever be able to buy. I can buy more. You know, the weird thing is that as lame as both seasons were, the Huskies may get a bowl bid. And the Cougars may also, they're saying. I mean, they'll go to the Corn Nut Bowl. That is, of course, if they beat the winner of the big game between the Learning Annex and the School of Mixology. You know, they have to, it's a playoff. Although... Wait a minute, I think WSU is the school of mixology, isn't that? So, forget that. Yeah, bad day for local sports teams and a bad week for local business. They're still picking on Microsoft in Washington, D.C. Just, yeah, that's the way I feel too. You know, they've dredged up all these emails that Bill Gates sent to other top executives, and the government says the emails prove that Microsoft was out to crush its rivals. But Bill Gates says, they're not interpreting the messages correctly. You know, we've got a few examples. For example, email, we had to take the people from Sun Microsystems and their Java for a little ride into the woods. Explanation, I just thought it'd be nice to grab a thermos of coffee and look at the nice fall foliage. That's the email. We'll pull out their heart and show it to them while it's still beating. Explanation, the fact that their heart is still beating proves we didn't mean to kill them. Email, we'll kill them. Explanation, we meant kill in the sense that Spock was killed in Star Trek II, where it looked like he was dead, but he really wasn't. Email, they will know that I, Bill Gates, am Satan, destroyer of worlds. Explanation, I was just discussing my Halloween costume. Email, I had advised Netscape to bend over, grab their ankles, and take it like a man. Explanation, I was merely pointing out that the most important part of an exercise program is the stretching. All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we're coming right back.
Now, the game show where your occupation can win you big money. It's What's My Job? And here's your host, Skip Timaloo!
I am indeed Skip Tumaloo, my darling, and this is What's My Job, the show where our panelists try to guess the occupations of our contestants using just yes or no questions. First of all, let's meet our panelists. Heather Burdick is an award-winning author of mystery novels. What are you working on now, Heather?
Well, my new one is called A Spoonful of Murder Helps the Medicine Go Down.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
Indeed, he do.
Our next panelist, Lori Hansen, is a syndicated advice columnist. Lori, do you have any advice for us today?
Don't take any wooden nickels, Skip.
That's a funny one. Great tip, as it were. Thank you, Lori. And our final panelist is well-known theatrical producer Kim St. Clair. How are you today, Kim?
Everything's coming up roses, Skip.
Good to hear. Okay, let's welcome our first contestant. His name is Doug Garrity. Hi, Doug. How you doing? Now, panel, I remind you that Doug is going to get $200 for each incorrect guess, and if he manages to stump all of you, he's going to walk away with $5,000. Yes. You ready, Doug?
I sure am, Skip.
Sound like you are. Okay. I'll give you one hint, panel, and one hint only. Doug better not be afraid of heights, because his job has to do with windows of tall buildings. Okay, let's start with Heather Burdick.
Are you a window washer?
Well, yeah, I'm a window washer.
Unbelievable. That's truly amazing. He is a window washer.
You gave it away.
I don't think I did.
You practically told him what I do.
Look, Doug, this is a very sharp panel here. Now, it takes a lot to stump them, and it just wasn't your day, okay? Bye-bye. Gee whiz. Let's bring in our next contestant. Now, her name is Kristen Lear, and let me say, panelists, I feel a lot safer now that she's here, just in case there's a fire. Let's start the questioning with Lori.
Okay, Christian, are you a firefighter?
Well, of course I'm a firefighter.
Okay, good.
Numbnuts here. Couldn't have been more obvious.
Oh, that's tough luck there, Kristen.
Mister, you just cost me $5,000.
We've got lovely parting gifts for you.
Oh, yeah, well, screw the parting gifts. I want my $5,000.
I guess you just didn't have what it takes to stump our panel today, Kristen. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lori, how did you figure it out so fast?
Well, I mean, you did pretty much give it away.
Oh, now you're being way too modest, Lori.
Okay.
It was you. Nice work. Should be very proud of yourself. Now let's bring out our next contestant. He is professional stunt driver Rick Palmer.
Wait a minute. You just told them what I do.
Skip, is he a professional stunt driver?
Yes, Kim, Rick is a professional stunt driver.
Super! All right.
Boy, our panel must have eaten its Wheaties today.
Yeah, Wheaties my ass. I ought to kill you.
Oh, somebody is a grumpy Gus. Well, now it is time for our mystery guest. Would you please welcome Chuck Topping panelists? Oh, I forgot. He's a mystery guest, so you need to put your blindfolds on first.
They already saw me.
I don't think they got a good look at you, no. Okay, panel, you got any guesses?
He's a clown! He's a clown!
Well done, Chuck is a circus clown, yeah.
You are an idiot.
I am afraid we're out of time. Join us again tomorrow when our special mystery guest will be Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates. We'll see you then.
Good evening. This is the Late Report. Seattle Seahawk quarterback Warren Moon celebrated his 42nd birthday this week. His teammates bought him a huge birthday cake, but while taking it out of the box, they fumbled it and turned it over. Seattle financial guru Wade Cook, whose company charges nearly $6,000 a person to attend his Wall Street workshop, is being investigated by the Securities and Exchange Commission for deceptive practices. Cook is making the best of the situation by charging $7,000 a person to attend a deceptive practices workshop. Well, Seattle's Helen Herrick Mull said the inventor of such pull toys as Buzz Around Bee, Mr. Zip, and the Slinky Dog died this week at age 88. According to her wishes, her body has been donated to a local child care facility where youngsters will get to pull it around for a while. The Bon Marché will be holding a Santa hoedown in December, featuring a brunch with, quote, Santa Claus and his Wild West friends and a side-splitting, foot-stomping holiday jamboree. Here with a comment is our own Franklin Pangbor. Franklin?
Oh, thank you, John. Santa Claus and his Wild West friends and a side-splitting, foot-stomping holiday jamboree, I just don't get it. I think you should be building toys for kids, not dancing around at the Bon Marché like a big fat sissy. Furthermore, I can imagine, in the middle of the show, these Wild West friends of yours accidentally plugging your fat ass full of lead. And that would hurt. So Santa, head back up to the North Pole and forget all this Wild West foot-stomping holiday jamboree.
Thank you, Franklin. REI members camped out in front of the REI store all night to get first crack at the store's annual sale. However, when they opened the store the next day, most of the members had gone home when they realized that the gear they'd been camping out in worked just fine. North Bend woman Jill Tully has put up a billboard near the Magnolia Bridge with a giant photo of herself in order to attract men that may be husband material. What the billboard fails to mention, however, is that the giant photo of Tully is actual size. After losing her bid to become the Republican House Majority Leader to Dick Armey of Texas, Washington Congresswoman Jennifer Dunn was philosophical, saying that her bid, quote, broke yet another glass ceiling. Meanwhile, Dick Armey responded saying, yeah, whatever, sweetheart. Boeing announced this week that they will begin using a common cockpit design on most of the airplane models. The design will feature front view mirrors that include the warning, mountains may be closer than they appear. The late report will continue in a moment following this live commercial message.
If you've got a lot of shopping and you want to do it fast, don't go all over town or you're never going to last. What the heck you shopping at those other stores for? Don't waste your time. Come spend your dime at Delongs Everything Store. Because we got ho-hos and pantyhose, ding-dongs and clinging thongs. We got sausage by the link, plus some stuff for when you stink. Cans with real French fried onions and little pads for your bunions. We got stuff made out of cheese, plus we got assorted teas. And we also got things like these in case you accidentally peas. Do you want a cake to bake? How about pound? Or angel food? Devil's food? Or pineapple upside down? Get yourself some six-packs, Apple Jacks, floor wax, garbage sacks, X-Lax, or, Come and see us real soon. We're open every day by noon, and if by chance you seek romance, we've got Viagra at Delongs, regular and extra strong.
Finally, Seattle Police Chief Norm Stamper. Police Chief Norm Stamper called a Seattle PI report on the department's homicide clearance rate inaccurate, incomplete, and unbalanced. He then added, it's reports like this that make me want to go out and kill somebody. This has been the Late Report. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting is now called to order. Now, I know what we're all most concerned about are these first quarter sales figures. Now, I suppose you'd all like to stay after this meeting this afternoon until I find out who threw that spitwad? I didn't think so. All right, John, you're the secretary. Why don't you read the minutes of last week's meeting? John, the minutes?
My dog ate them.
Your dog ate them.
Yeah.
You think you can manage to take some minutes this week and keep them out of your dog's mouth?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Fine, that would be wonderful. Pat, would you like to share with all of us what you're working on over there?
This is a little face that's got eyes that
A face with eyes that move. Do you think that's going to help these first quarter sales figures at all? A little face with eyes that move?
No, not with eyes that move, no.
Pat, I'd like to have you put your head down on the desk and take a little time out. Thank you. Now, what we've decided to do in response to these weak first quarters...
Cheating. No, I'm not. You're the cheater.
Right.
Cootie crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Fun's fun, but let's get serious, all right? Get back to your chairs. Now, this is a multi-million-dollar corporation. We've had a little fun this afternoon. We've had a good time. But let's get serious. Now, what we've decided to do in response to these weak first quarter sales figures is form up 2 new committees.
Me.
All right, fine, Andrea, you can head up the finance committee.
Nah.
Okay, Pat, you can head up the litigation committee.
Okay.
All right, let's line up.
Second captain, first pick.
I pick John. John.
Jim.
Get James. Right. Easy.
Okay, Bill.
They got Bill.
All right, well, that is just about all the time we have for this week's Almost Live. If you'd like to join us, like these wonderful people did, you guys had a good time here in the Almost Live audience. It's always a safe applause round. That's the number that you call, 421-5555. We also want to say congratulations to both members of the Apple Cup. The Huskies avoided a losing season, and the Cougars lost to everyone in conference. That's a goal that no one's done in many, many years. So congratulations. We'll see you next week.